girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video of Gotspeed. Today we have the all new Skoda Karoq with us, and first of all we talk about the design of the vehicle. So up front you can see we got LED DRLs with LED projectors, and here are double LED lights also, and so you can see the detailing of the LEDs. This also acts as the turn indicator. If I can show you that, you can see it also acts as turn indicator, and over here are the projectors as well, and this is for the headlamp washer. This is the headlamp washer you get in this car, and no fog lights below as such, but the light set is quite good of the vehicle. And over here is the front parking sensor. There's no front parking camera, there's only a front parking sensor. And this is how the car looks from the front and overall front appeal of the vehicle. You get the Skoda family butterfly grille with piano black inserts and chrome surround, and here's the Skoda logo. And you can see how well the car looks, and definitely it is quite unique looking from the front. Now this is a CBU, and let me just open the hood of the vehicle to turn on to show you the engine of the car. Now unlike other cars, the hood of the Karoq is open from the co-driver side, and under the hood is the 1.5 litre petrol engine, turbo petrol engine, producing 150 bhp power and 250 Nm torque. You can see the this is the engine bay, quite well done, and the bonnet is really quite heavy, like really very heavy. And this is how the car looks from the front, and overall front appeal once again. And the design is really quite striking. And let me show the wheels of the vehicle now from that side. So these are alloys, Hankook tires, size is 215 by 55 R17, 17-inch alloys, and the design is really quite striking and appealing at the same time. And this really looks good and suits the profile of the car. Now there's the side chrome strip runs throughout the side of the vehicle and covers the whole window area, window panel, as you can see. And this is the roof rail, silver roof rail, and this is shark fin antenna at the back also. And you can see this black piano black insert on the rear window, rear windshield. And this is your tail lamp. You can see the LED tail lamp with turn indicators and reversing lamps. Here's the Karoq badging, and this is how the car looks from the back, and overall black back profile. Now let's open the boot of the vehicle to show the space available. So good amount of space on offer, and there's actually space for everything specified. Let's see the spare wheel, not a full size alloy. Now you can use this thing to create your own space like this. If you can see, you can keep this over here if you want to create a square. You can easily place it like this. Even this part can be removed, and there's a 12-volt charging socket as well as a light over here. And as the Kodiak, this lamp can be removed like this. It can be used as a torch. This is magnetic lamp, and has been placed over here like this. You can see, if you place it back like this, it will turn on as a light. And there's a hook over here, as you can see, and this is the button. If you want to fold the seats electrically, you can see you can fold the seats, and even that side seats. Here's the button, and you press this, the seats are folded. It's that easy. You can easily fold them like this. And as said, this car offers space for every specific thing. There's a space, you can see even specific space over here, which is actually quite unique. And there's even a light over here, but this one cannot be removed like the other ones. There's the parcel chef over here, and let's close the boot now. and you can see the boot, the lights over here, and a parking camera. Now there's no Skoda logo behind. There's Skoda badging instead, and over here is the rear parking sensor, along with reflectors and tow, and this is from here you can tow the vehicle. And this is how the car looks from the side. Again, the side profile involved, and this really looks quite striking from each and every angle. Now let's get to the rear seat of the vehicle. Let's open the rear door. And so first of all, the thing we'll have to do is to turn on the seats like this, and even that one's really quite simple. You get isofix style seat mounts, and this is the door, the rear door. You get chrome door handles, speaker placement over here, tweeter placement over here, and leather inserts, and two-tone door with black and beige insert, and there's some sort of insert, a plastic insert over here as well, which makes it look even more premium. And then this is the rear door pocket. Generous amount of space on offer. Very small scuff plate over here, and this is the maximum legroom on offer. That is the minimum legroom on offer. And let me show the seats. Leather seats with 3 headrests, all 3 adjustable, and you can even manually fold the seats from here if you want. You can manually fold the seats. So let's get inside with the maximum legroom on offer. So moment you step inside, as you can see, you get ambient lighting of white color in the back doors. The doors close with a thud, and the ambience inside is really very good. I mean, I don't have words to describe it how good it is. You got a very large panoramic sunroof up above. There's a LED light over here which can be turned on by pressing like this, and the window panel is also quite good, and it is not that high, so you won't feel claustrophobic inside. I'll show you chrome door handles, tweeters, and here you have magazine holders, and you get your own rear AC vents with a space over here to keep some keys, and you get chrome surrounding around them. Again, the same problem with all German cars. The transmission tunnel is really quite huge, and a 12-volt charging socket has been placed over here. Isofix style seat mounts on rear doors as well as the front co-passenger seat, and you get 3 headrests and all are adjustable. You also get cushions by Skoda, and this is the center armrest with 3 cup holders, and this is really very wide, and you can also access the boot over here like this. If you can see, you can also access the boot like this. So this is again quite a good touch. So let's close this now, and once again it will open like normal. So the car is really quite wide, so sitting 3 people might not be a very major issue, but this part, the transmission tunnel, may affect some people. Now you also get a coat holder over here like this. This is an aftermarket accessory by Skoda itself, and this is a grab rail over here with coat holder as well. And you get leather seats, and the seats are really quite comfortable. Legroom is quite good. Headroom is more than enough, more than average. Under support could have been better, I must say. The seats are not very long as such, so under support could have been a little better. So a slight complaint to Skoda from the under support department. Now let's get over there with the minimum legroom on offer. So getting from one side to other is not a very major issue, because the legroom on offer is quite good, and the seats are really quite good, and they really sit very high. And there's also quarter glass placement over here, which is really quite big. And let's turn off this light, and we'll open the panoramic sunroof soon. You can see how big the sunroof is, and the seats are really quite high, so you sit high up above, and it really feels good when you're sitting inside the car. And overall, the plastic quality also of the doors is quite good, and you can see the chrome finishing around over here. And in the front doors you get ambient lighting over here, which whose colors can be changed from the infotainment system. And there's also a coat holder over here, and you can see the plastic quality is really quite good, and the dual tone finishing make it look even more roomier and spacious. So overall, the rear profile, the rear experience of the car is really quite good. The headrests are really very soft, so you can easily rest over there. And that's the center dashboard. And how is it to operate? Let's get to the front seats. So this is the key of the vehicle. You get 3 buttons to lock, unlock, and open the boot of the vehicle. You see, this is the key, and you get a keyless entry. By this you can lock, and by pressing this you can unlock the car as well. So I've unlocked the car, and if you can see, the control for the headlights are placed over here. You have to turn them off, And here are the controls for your seats, the electrically adjustable seats with memory settings as well as lumbar support. This is really a very premium touch given to this car. And you get sporty pedals and pedal also, but the core driver seat is manually adjustable, so that's a miss. And you can see the ambient lighting currently, it is in red color mode, so red color has been seen. And this is the front door pocket with a dustbin over here. And there's also an emergency light over there which opens when you open the door of the vehicle. And let's close the door, really quite good to hold. And since this is a CBU, the quality of the car is really quite good, I mean more than satisfying. And you get digital speedometer over here with a digital tachometer and an MID in between. This is all digital. And when you sit inside this car, you realize that the dashboard is very much similar to that seen on the Skoda Kodiaq. It is very much similar. This part can be opened like this, and some stuff can be kept below over here. This is very deep inside, and a lot of stuff can be kept over here. And this is a very premium touch again. This is the 7-speed DSG automatic gearbox, and with manual shifters, and you also get pedal shifters over here, which is really again a very good touch. You get leather steering wheel, and the steering wheel can be adjusted for reach as well as for rake, and the adjustment is really quite long, so you can easily choose your driving position without much of worry. Now over here, as I showed you, the control for the headlights, you get automatic headlights, and over here you get a small storage place where you can of course keep your keys, because this car gets engine start stop button, you get push button start, so you can definitely keep your keys over here and leave them. And even after keeping the keys, there's some amount of space left over here. And overall, you can see how well the car looks. You get soft touch material over here on the upper part of the dashboard throughout over here. And let's open the glove box. Glove box is decently sized. I won't say it is quite good enough for a generous amount of space. It is decently sized, can hold good amount of stuff. And here's the multimedia to insert your SD cards. And this is a cool glove box. And even from here, the ambient light glows. And this is the center armrest, which can be adjusted like this to the whole upper position, and can be adjusted as well, so you can see. And this one can be adjusted, and below here you get a lot of space over here, and this particular part can be adjusted to your need, and you can also remove it if you want. You can see if you remove this part, a lot of space is available over here, and you can adjust it to your position. If you want this to be placed at the back, it can be placed at the back also. All you have to do is place it like this, and again you can close this part, and the center armrest can be adjusted all the way till here, and can be adjusted at any position, and it won't fall down. So you can see it is really very nice. Now over here, this whole front center console is in black dot chrome, and here's the DSG badging, and this is leather wrapped. Now over here is the button for traction control. This is for the electric parking brake. This is the automatic engine start stop. And when you open over here, you get 12-volt charging socket, a USB port, and some space over here to keep some stuff again, where you can obviously keep some keys. And just close this one now. You can see you get chrome inserts along with piano black finishes, and even the part over here where no one actually noticed, Skoda has given piano black finishing to continue the continuity of piano black finishing. And over here you get the button for hazard lights. This is to lock all the airbag, unlock the car. This is for the turn off of automatic on off, and this is for the parking sensors, and this is to turn on or off the passenger side airbag. And you got automatic ACs. You can see automatic ACs, and all this display appears on the instrument cluster, on the infotainment system. This is a 20 centimeter instrument cluster, and I will turn this on soon. You got automatically dimming IRVMs, and there's a very small ticket holder over here which can hold your toll receipts. And the ORVM is really quite big, so generous amount of visibility on offer. Even the IRVMs are decently sized, and you can see the rear windshield is also quite decently sized, so most of these things can be appeared easily. Now there's this chrome strip around all the AC vents, and now let's bring the car to ignition and just watch this, how this happens, the instrument cluster and the infotainment system. So here's the infotainment system, and you can see you get all the controls for radio, media, phone and voice commands over here, And on the right are the controls for the navigation, applications, car, and the menu. Let's go to cars to check out the settings. So when you go to car, this shows the car status and all the information related to your vehicle. So let's see what all information can we see right now. Since the car is standing in the showroom. So you can see this also gets tire pressure monitoring system. And up next is the vehicle status, and let's get the color selection of the ambient lighting. So this is all the information related to your virtual cockpit, which is this virtual cockpit, and other are the driving data and the vehicle status. Let's view the virtual cockpit status, and from here you can change the view of the virtual cockpit. You can see like this. You can turn on whichever view you want, and when you click over here, the same thing appears over here. This can all be done virtually, and this one is a quite good one. This is about the information of your driving route. So let's set it to classic, which says the gear and the speed, which is normal. This one, the top speed is limited to 260 kilometers per hour, and on the left side over there you can see the engine temperature meter, and on the right is the fuel temperature meter, which is currently hidden because of this part. If you can see, this is the fuel meter. And let's get to menu and check out what all are offered. So if we go to a vehicle, as I showed you, this is the settings available for vehicles, and this is for your media navigation. This is to show the traffic on your route. Currently the car does not have SD card, so it won't show the available data. And next over here is the air conditioning. You can see how the whole air conditioning system can be controlled over here. If I press on over here, you can see it can all be controlled from the system as well, but for now I'll turn it off because it causes some disturbance. Let's again go back to menu, and let's go to settings this time and check out if you can change the color of the ambient light. So you can see you can even change the settings of the screen, this particular screen on offer, and also change the brightness of that. So this the screen is very sleek to operate, and really feels quite good to operate, and it is not at all laggy at all. It is very smooth and follows the command you give it at the time. Now this time let's again go to Smart Link, because this car also gets Smart Link via USB device. This gets Apple CarPlay, Mirror Link, and Android Auto. You can see you got all the settings related over here. Now let's turn it off. Let's turn it on again, and this time let's play an audio track, test the audio quality of the vehicle. So you can see the audio quality is also quite good, decent amount of bass on offer, and the system is really quite smooth and sleek to operate, and this won't affect you much while driving. Now here, let's talk about the controls over here. From here you can open the sunroof of the vehicle, and this is for the lights. You can see if you press this, the rear lights are on, and these are for the front lights, for the left and for the right one. This is for the sunroof cover that opens inside the car. Let's close that, and you can see the sunroof cover coming in, which will close the sunroof. Now these buttons are for the covers of the sunroof. Now if you want to let's open the sunroof again, and for this you can open the sunroof. You can see how it opens up. This is a large panoramic sunroof, and a good amount of light comes into the car, and it really feels quite good. Now let's close the sunroof, and let's keep the cover open because that amount. Now you can see the sunroof have some dark covering, so that the sunlight does not enter inside the car. That sunlight does not enter the car and cause heat inside. And in the AC controls, you can see you get display on both the sides, because you get dual climate control system over here. So you get control for both the sides, and currently both are turned off. And let's talk about over here. You get cruise control and these LED turn indicators control. Over here is the wiper control, and over here are the control for headlamps. And talking about safety, this car offers 9 airbags, ABS, EBD, ABS, brake assist, traction control, hill control, and ESP. So you can see safety is really well taken care of. Now this product is a CBU. Now what that means, CBU means completely built unit. This car is a full import product, and only about 2000 units will be sold in India of this car. And the pricing of this car is around 24.99 lakhs ex-showroom, which comes out to be 28 lakhs on road if you are in the western city. So the pricing is really quite high, but For the pricing, you really get a lot of features and that premium Skoda feel, because there's no direct competitor to this car. The Skoda and I mean the Volkswagen T-Roc is based on the same platform, but T-Roc is a lot cheaper than the Karoq. So a direct competitor to this car is still not available, because the Jeep Compass offers 4x4 in this pricing, which this car does not offer. So this car really needs to get a 4x4, or at least if to reduce the price, it should be assembled locally. So that said, this was our review of the Skoda Karoq. If you guys enjoyed it, do hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Goodbye.